Imagine this. You've spent thousands of dollars when you packed your bags for a week of pure paradise. You're standing right at the cruise terminal, literally steps away. You can hear the music. You can smell the ocean. The ship is massive. But then, the check-in agent looks at you with that face. You know the one. And they say 3 words that shatter your world. Boarding is denied. This isn't just a nightmare. It happens to hundreds every single day, for reasons you would never expect. This is the most important thing you'll watch before your next vacation. I'm going to show you the top 15 secret tripwires, and some will absolutely blow your mind. Things that seem harmless, like a tiny bottle of gummies, or a piece of paper you think is your birth certificate. One tiny mistake could cost you your entire vacation. Let's get into it. Cruise terminals are not like airports anymore. They are becoming fortresses. The front line of this new security push is man's best friend. Highly trained detection dogs are being deployed at an unprecedented rate. They're even being used on board ships. You'll see them sniffing luggage as it's being loaded, making surprise sweeps through corridors. Not for show, serious law enforcement animals, trained to detect a wide range of substances, not just heavy narcotics. Their noses pick up trace amounts you forgot were in your bag. Cruise lines work with port authorities and federal agencies, creating a tighter dragnet than ever. Getting flagged by a K9 is not a polite warning. It's an immediate showstopper. Your belongings are thoroughly searched. Any banned substance, even tiny amounts, means instant denial. No appeals. Depending on laws, it can escalate to arrest and prosecution. Your cruise is over before it began. A legal nightmare instead of a Lido deck. This one is shocking people left and right. It feels like a legal gray area, but for cruise lines, it's black and white. Let's talk about CBD. Gummies, oils, lotions, marketed for everything. You might have some in your bag right now. Even if it's legal at home and claims 0 THC, bringing it on board risks a lifetime ban. Documented cases keep popping up in forums and news reports. One couple with medical CBD had their bags flagged and were escorted out, denied boarding, then received a letter, permanently banned. Their vacation was gone. Their money was lost. Cruise lines operate under complex maritime laws and visit ports where CBD is illegal. They won't test your product. 0 tolerance for all cannabis derivatives. Bringing CBD is treated as severely as hard drugs. Instant denial, potential lifetime ban. A brutal way to end your vacation. Leave all CBD at home. No exceptions. Here's a chilling thought. The cruise line might know more about your past than you think. Your name is likely run through background systems before you arrive. They cross-reference manifests with law enforcement records and their own internal blacklists. It's not just felonies. Disruptive arguments, altercations, or psychiatric incidents can all be logged. They can blacklist you as a liability for future voyages. No one tells you until you show up to check in. The result can be a lifetime ban. No trial, no appeal. You'll be told the company has exercised its right to refuse service. A discreet but devastating rejection with no recourse. Your history, even long forgotten, can come back to sink your vacation permanently. This birth certificate will not get you on the ship. One of the most heartbreaking reasons for denial. For some U.S. closed-loop cruises, you can use an official birth certificate plus government photo ID. The key word is official. Hospital keepsakes don't count. Decorative copies often lack a raised seal, parents' full names, or a record number. Agents are trained to spot and reject them. 10 other IDs won't help. Without the correct format, you cannot sail. We've seen entire families turned away over a piece of paper. Your passport is a ticking time bomb. The 6-month validity rule catches thousands off guard. If your passport expires within 6 months after your cruise ends, you'll be denied. Systems auto-flag it. Agents cannot override. Damage, temporary documents, wrong passport type, or unrecognized extensions also invalidate. Any of these equals immediate, non-negotiable denial. Cruise lines view it as massive liability. Foreign ports can deny entry or fine the ship. The mobility scooter that gets you sent home. Many lines require advanced declaration of scooters and electric wheelchairs. They need dimensions, battery type, and weight for safety and storage. Fire protocols matter, especially with lithium-ion batteries. Show up unannounced and the device can be denied entry, meaning you can't board. The name on your reservation must match your ID exactly. Even a single letter, a missing middle initial, or swapped names can flag you. Bring legal documents to bridge any name changes. Believe it or not, unpaid balances, even a $5 soda from years ago, can halt check-in. The system hard stops your boarding pass until every penny is paid. The counter is the worst place to fix it. If you can't pay on the spot, you won't board. We've seen trips end over tiny amounts. Check your account before you go. 3 sneaky tripwires, undeclared mobility devices, name mismatches, and unpaid balances. Some items get you arrested, not just denied. Firearms, ammo, explosives, fireworks, sharp knives, zero tolerance. Forget one in your bag and port police will be called. Expect charges. Illegal drugs, including marijuana and CBD, lead to detention and possible prosecution. Arrive visibly intoxicated, and you may be denied boarding on the spot. Slurred speech, stumbling, loud behavior. Staff are trained to spot it. Your contract gives them absolute discretion. It's a safety call. Arrive late and the gangway retracts. Hard deadline. Flights, traffic, accidents, none of it stops the ship. It's gut-wrenching, and there are no refunds for missing the ship. 3 more instant denial traps. Prohibited items, visible intoxication, and arriving after final boarding. At any point reaching 24 weeks during the cruise? It's an automatic, non-negotiable denial. Ship clinics aren't equipped for late pregnancy complications. No exceptions. Federal law still classifies marijuana as Schedule I. State legality doesn't matter. You'll be caught, denied, potentially banned, and reported to law enforcement. Sanctions can block boarding based on your passport's country, regardless of residency. Booking systems may flag and prevent check-in. The line's hands are tied. The top denial cause is travel documents and visas, and it's getting worse for 2025. ETIAS for Europe and the UK's ETA mean pre-trip authorizations many cruisers will miss. No authorization? Airlines won't fly you, and cruise lines will deny boarding to avoid fines. These 15 tripwires can end your vacation before it begins. Avoid every single one. And there you have it, the 15 biggest reasons your dream cruise can be denied. From a simple name mismatch to a forgotten bottle of CBD gummies. The cruise lines are not messing around. Be more prepared than they are. Double-check your passport's expiration date. Make sure your birth certificate is state-issued. Read the prohibited items list line by line. If you're pregnant, verify the 24-week rule. Arrive early, always. If this helped, please subscribe to Zen Ripple and share this with anyone who has a cruise booked. You could literally be saving their vacation. Check your documents, pack smart, have an amazing and uninterrupted vacation.